Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to DAZN Boxing. We're back with another one. So we're gonna touch on this fight week. We got a lot of fights this week. It's a big fight week, and we're gonna break it down, let you guys know where you can find the fights and stuff like that. Before I do that, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Feel free to hit me on my social media, scrolling across the bottom. Twitter @OverJ, Instagram DAZN Boxing. You guys can check out my description box. You can see the whole fight schedule and everything I'm about to cover in this video. So salute to everybody coming through. We're going to get to it. There's a lot of fights, man. For a hardcore fan, for casuals, everybody. It's something for everybody. My man JC in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. IB in the building. What's good with you, man? Salute. Salute. All right, we're going to get to it. So starting tomorrow, this is down in Argentina. You got Sergio Martinez. Sergio Martinez. Y'all know the former world champion from back in the day. He 48 years old, still out there fighting. He's number 2 in the WBA at 160. So he right there for a world title shot. Since he came back, he been facing like C and D level opponents. This is another guy. This kid right here from Colombia can punch a little bit, but I think Sergio still beat him. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how that shit worked. We all know about the rankings and how boxing is set up. A 48-year-old man that's way past his prime is number 2 in the WBA in the middleweight division. So that's just let you know what that is. That's all about politics. But hey, he's still fighting. If you guys want to catch this, you can catch this on ESPN Knockout. That's like Latin America. You know what I'm saying? You might have to have a link for that. But feel free to tap in though. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Texas round to Boston in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All right, we're moving on. Probox TV. So they back with another card, March the 22nd. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how they do. The majority of their cards is real good matchmaking. We just seen Big Baby and Lucas Brown last weekend. That was a good fight for that card. And all the other cards that they have is up-and-coming guys. My kid right here, Muhammad, he had an upset victory against one of their prospects in his last fight on Probox. So he's back against Angel Vasquez. So we'll see what's up, man. He's a strong guy. You know what I'm saying? You got this fight right here. This is a good one too. You got Jorge Lara versus Abraham of Gallion. I seen a Gallion fight before. I think he was on Showbox. But this is a pretty good matchup as well. And they, of course, going to showcase some of their young talent that they always showcase on Probox TV. So feel free to tap in. Y'all Smoke in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Salute to you. All right, we're moving on. Now, this one right here, this is an underrated fight right here that not a lot of people have been talking about, but we own it for sure. Now, this is the bout sheet for Mbilli versus Gongora. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple of fights. One of the fights fell out. Mary Spencer, she hurt her hand. It fell out. But you got Simon King versus Eric Molina, heavyweights. You remember Molina, he way past his prime. You know what I'm saying? But this will be on ESPN Plus if you guys want to tap in March the 23rd. But more on the main event, though. This is a hell of a fight. In the super middleweight division, it's a secondary WBC mandatory, and we know the super middleweights is on full display this weekend. We already know. So the winner of this can put themselves in line for the winner of Benavidez and Plant. This is based off the WBC. But as far as this matchup, Carlos Gongora is a tall, southpaw, you know what I'm saying, good boxer puncher, got a hell of an uppercut, you know what I'm saying. He can box real good. He crafty, you know what I'm saying. You can outwork him, you know what I'm saying, to beat him. But if your defense ain't right, he can counterpunch you all night. We seen the Ali Ahmadab fight when he stopped him late in that fight. And Mbilli is a good fighter, good athletic fighter. He can box a little bit, can bang with you. He's strong, durable. You know what I'm saying? Got a nice gas tank, and that's kind of rare coming from a guy with his body, with his build. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of muscle, real muscular up top. So, but he's been coming on strong. He's probably a top 5 super middleweight. If you look at all the rankings and breaking it down, look at the names, he's up there. And he's been active. He's been fighting some fringe contenders and stuff. And I like him, man. I think this is for him to win. You know what I'm saying? It's in his hometown in Canada with his promoter. We'll see. But Gongora is tough. He can box. He can punch. He's gonna bring a nice dynamic to this fight. So we'll see, man. This is WBC eliminator at super middleweight. So you know what that can lead to. So that's what's up. This is a hell of a fight. A hell of a matchmaking too. Um, Friday, March the 24th. This Wasserman Boxing. This is a UK show you can catch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys got Channel 5 or you might have to get a link to see this. You know what I'm saying? A little underrated fight. But you got Arthur versus Suarez. Suarez was stopped in the first round, I believe, not too long ago. I can't remember. But this is for the IBO light heavyweight title. I like Arthur. Arthur is like a good contender. You know what I'm saying? He's a contender in the light heavyweight division. He beat Anthony Yarde and he got stopped in the fourth round. You know what I'm saying? He can fight though. He got a big right hand, good jab and stuff like that. He can fight. We just kind of see if he's world level and stuff like that. So this is a good comeback fight for him. I like him in the mix with those UK light heavyweights, but Waxy, Dan Aziz, Cal Smith, throw him in there too. I think he fits right along with those guys. Craig Richards, so Anthony Yarde, you know what I'm saying? He beat him. So, yeah, so he's coming back, man. So stay tuned for that. I don't know if you guys can be able to catch it, but definitely look out for it. Andrew Charles in the building. What's good with you, bro? He said, oh, shoot, Arthur is back. Yes, sir. What's up, Andre? Salute to you. Yeah, I like Lennon Arthur, for real. I like him. All right, moving on. And this is March 24th as well. This card is from Italy. You can catch this on ESPN Plus. They're going to pick up the show. You got Zucco versus Brown. Zucco just came into the new WBC rankings. Y'all know I stay on top of that. So I want to see how he look. You know what I'm saying? He's a good fighter though. I seen him before. He fought on the zone before. So I'm familiar with him. So we'll see how he look. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why they put him on this spot. He get this platform. That's what's up. 'Cause I thought the zone was dealing with the Italians, but ESPN Plus picked it up, so maybe they got something for him. So that's what it is. So we want to catch this show, a little international flavor. ESPN Plus, feel free to tap in for sure. Cola Kid in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. All right, moving on. This is March 25th. This is a Queensberry promotion. Frank Warren, he got a show, you know what I'm saying? Going to showcase some of his guys. Headley versus Flatey. Should be a pretty good fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a vacant WBA Continental title on the line. Middleweight title. So that should be a good scrap. Kane versus Balata. This guy Balata he always give tough fights when he fights in the UK. And sometimes he get upset, sometimes he lose, but he's tough. So yeah, this is their card, man. They want to showcase some of their talent. Jason Cunningham, my man Moses, the heavyweight, he talking about breaking Mike Tyson's record. I think he's like 19. Raven Chapman is on the card. She trying to compete for the featherweight title in the near future. So yeah, man, I wish in the U.S. we can get these cards, man, because I love boxing. It don't matter how big or how small the show is. I just want to watch it. But this will be on BT Sport in the UK, so feel free. We got another card in the UK now. I'm excited about this one. Lawrence Okolie versus David Light, WBO Cruiserweight title. We're going to speak on that. But you got the Olympian, Karis Argenstall on the card. You know what I'm saying? She's back. Frazier Clark versus Rydell Booker. You know what I'm saying? Rydell Booker is a journeyman, but he's capable. You know what I'm saying? He just scored an upset victory. You know what I'm saying? Against an undefeated fighter from New Jersey. Beat him. You know what I'm saying? So he been around for a long time. He ain't really hard to stop. Nobody had him sleep yet. I know he got stopped by Herkovic, but nobody had him sleep. So Frazier Clark gonna try to do what nobody else done. And he's an Olympian and stuff like that. Older. So it's time for him to kind of move a little bit forward in the heavyweight division. So we're gonna see. I'm interested in that. But to this fight right here, man, I'm looking forward to it. He says, "Is that the guy? Is this guy going to give Okolie a solid fight?" I think so, bro. I think he will. You know what I'm saying? He's tough and durable. The big question is, will he be able to take the right hand of Lawrence Okolie? Okolie, he been out the ring for a while, over a year. He got a new trainer. with Sugar Hill Stewart. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see how that's an adjustment. David Light, coming off a big victory over Brandon Glanton. He's durable. He can find the inside. He can box a little bit. Man, he's solid. This is a good title fight. You know what I'm saying? David Light ain't coming to sit down. Now, I can see this fight kind of being kind of rough, a lot of holding and shit. I can see that because Lawrence Okolie, if he don't feel comfortable with his range, he will hold your ass for real. And David Light is he get down and dirty. He gonna make you fight. So it's definitely the fight gonna definitely come down to the range. If Lawrence Okolie hit this man with a right hand, it's the wrap. I think he one of the best right hand punchers we have in boxing. Like real talk, he changes fights with his right hand. Now can he get everything else going? Can he hook off the jab? Can he establish the jab? You know what I'm saying? This guy gonna be coming in, you know what I'm saying, trying to work the body and stuff like that. It's a good fight though. Real good fight. My man Reggie Owens in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said, "Can Okolie impress in this bout?" I think he can. Well, it depends on the range now. Now this guy David Light can fight, so I have to say that it may not be easy, but if he can get this guy out there in like mid rounds, I would say that's impressive because this guy Light is tough and durable. My man Ali in the building, my brother. What's good with you, bro? I appreciate that super chat for sure. Salute to you. I appreciate you. One of my day ones right there, man. I appreciate you, bro, for sure. So that's a good one. This one's going to be on Sky Sports. And hopefully we get some US TV for this, man, for sure. I like Lawrence Okolie. One of my favorite UK fighters. Him and Joe Cordina. All right, moving on. So DAZN, they have another show. This is the return of Jose Zepeda coming off his knockout loss in the world title fight versus Regis Prograis. It's crazy that he's back before Regis, but that's just how politics, and he got a good promoter. His promoter gonna get him fights. But he's back, showcase fight for him, get back in the mix at 140. Maybe he worked, this is a Golden Boy show, so maybe he can put himself in position, maybe get a Ryan Garcia fight down the line. Maybe if you want to go to welterweight, get in the mix between Rocha and Virgil Ortiz. He's one of those guys that have been at 140 for a long time. So maybe it's time for him to move up. You never know. Carlos Ocampo is back, coming off a loss to Sebastian Fundora in a good fight. You know what I'm saying? He came to fight. A lot of people thought Fundora was going to run through him, but I've been trying to tell people Ocampo improved a lot since the Earl Spence fight. That's why you gotta watch these fights, bro. I was watching Ocampo during the pandemic. He was getting busy down in Mexico, improving, boxing his ass off. So I knew the fight with Fundora would be pretty good. So this is gonna be on DAZN. You got this is a Golden Boy prospect right here that just signed. He fights at super middleweight. He had a couple of upset victories too. His name Aaron Silva. Now, I think at this stage of his career, I'm high on him. I think he can beat Gabe Rosado at this stage of his career. Up and coming prospect. I think he's in that type of round. I'm not sure how they're gonna move him, but he's a pretty solid prospect. Pretty solid. I like him. So be on the lookout for that card right there. This on DAZN. It's a Golden Boy show, small time show from Mexico. And this is a guy who Khan was supposed to fight. Which one? Which one was it, bro? I can't remember. That's the guy. Are you talking about the kid that Jose Zepeda fighting? Y'all on that shit, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, he supposed to fight him in Pakistan for some WBC title. Now I'm with y'all. Yeah, I like that shit, bro. I appreciate you guys. It said Golden Boy seems to keep their fighters active. Nah, for sure. You got to, man. I gotta ask, who's next? Who's this next dude Fundora fighting? Is he nice? Oh yeah, Brian Mendoza. Brian Mendoza, he's a good serviceable guy. He just retired Jason Rosario. He knocked him out on the undercard of Morel versus Adios. Now he can fight. You know what I'm saying? My man PDA's Big Dog in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. What's good? Robert Brown in the building. What's good with you? Salute to you. Salute. He said Mendoza a good scrap. No, it is a good scrap for Fundora. Facts. Jay Reddy in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. So yeah, that's what it is. We're moving on. We got an all ladies card right here, and got some title implications and big fights in women's boxing that we can touch on. This is you can catch this Saturday night. This from Costa Rica. BOK Prime. You know what I'm saying? They back in the building. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why people were saying on BOK Prime because of Bud Crawford and his shenanigans. But I can't be mad at no upstart app, promotion company, whatever, network. I can't be mad at it. They just gotta be consistent. But I like this card though. Yoka Valle. Now there's a lot of shit at stake because Yoka Valle is headlining. She's a unified champion in 105. Of course, her and Sinisa built up a little rivalry, and Sinisa fighting this night, the same night. So we're gonna touch on her too on the Top Rank show. So she got to win. She's facing an undefeated fighter. If we go look at her resume, she got a lot of knockouts. Jessica Balso. She got a lot of knockouts. I was watching her fight the other day. So Yoka Valle got to win so we can get a super fight for the women. Yoka Valle versus Sinisa Estrada. That's a fight that we're looking for the ladies, a big fight. So they got to win. I mean, she got to win. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. I like it. Showcase these ladies. Marcela Conejo is on the card. She is the WBC mandatory for Carissa Shields. So that's why I said it's some title implications and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I won't just, like, for me, I don't just write this card off. I don't care what network is on. When I seen this right here, I was like, okay. And it's smart for Yoka Valle to fight on the same night as Sinisa Estrada. It's real smart. You know what I'm saying? They can be looking at each, I don't know. Like, you know how, like, I don't know if you guys play sports and you got a team in your division that's nice and both of y'all like neck and neck and you trying to see what they doing. So if they won that night, y'all playing the same night, you want to see who won. That I think they can do that same type of shit. Build up the rivalry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Build that shit up. And then if you win, go stand on the top rope and stand on the ropes and go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Look in the camera and call it out. That's what I like in boxing. That should get my juices going. So we're gonna see though. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good card. They showcasing the ladies, so I'm gonna support it. I salute that for sure. Appreciate that. Is that on pay-per-view? Now you can you talking about this BOK Prime card? You can catch it. I think it's like $3.99. They're trying to hit you with a subscription, but it depends. Like I said, it's up to whoever. You know what I'm saying? Teaching the building. What's good with you, bro? My man Khalid in the building. What's good, bro? Salute. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Yoka Valle fight more than Estrada. I feel you. I feel you, bro. All right, nice little segue. So we got this top ranked card. So like I said, it's a bunch of fights this weekend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some for everybody, but this one I'm not really too high on, but I'm actually going to this shit though. How that figures. The reason why I'm going to this show is because I thought I kind of second guessed myself. You know, I try to jump the gun and try to get the news for everybody else get it. But I thought that Benavidez and Plant was going to go on the 18th. That was everything I was hearing. You know what I'm saying? But they switched it to the 25th, and I had already got my shit booked. But it is what it is. I'm still going to watch Benavidez and Plant, though. It don't really matter. But we got this one right here, Ramirez versus Commey. It's not really a bad matchup stylistically, you know what I'm saying? Both guys gonna come to fight. And Commey is a big puncher. I'm not sure if his punching power is moved up with him at 140. You know, Ramirez been on the ring for a while. This is not the fight I want for Ramirez, but I get it. I understand what's going on. I expect Ramirez to win. He should have a big crowd up there in Fresno that night. And Commey don't really win the big fights. You know what I'm saying? He really don't win the big fights. If y'all can go all the way back to Robert Easter Jr. So this should be a good fight. It should be fun, competitive at times. But I think Jose Ramirez is going to pull through. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see. He said, is Robert Garcia's fighter going to be on top rank card this week? Yeah, he got some fighters. I think he got 3. Yeah, Raymond Montala. Yeah, I'm going to get to him. He's on the card. Yes, sir. He got 3 fighters on the card. And then we got this one right here. This is a unification. Sinisa Estrada versus Tina Reprich. This is a good one. Tina is from Germany. She beat Yoka Valle. You know what I'm saying? She can fight. She's small. She compact. She jump in and out, throw punches. Then she'll jump out. She can use her legs. This is a fight where Sinisa have to establish her jab. She don't normally throw a lot of jabs. I think a jab in this fight won't hurt. She'll have the size advantage. She's probably the shortest smallest opponent that she had, for real. But don't let the size fool you. Tina can fight. She can fight, bro, for real. So I expect a real competitive fight. Real talk. Of course, I'm picking Sanisa. This team, Sanisa. This is a Sanisa Estrada channel. In case you guys didn't know, so we definitely picking her. I like how she switches from southpaw to orthodox. I like her body shots and her hooks and stuff. I just like her flavor. She got a nice flavor and a nice style. But I do think she have to establish her jab with this smaller opponent. And you're gonna see Saturday night how Tina get in and out. You know what I'm saying? She throw a lot of punches too. You know what I'm saying? And she got good legs, can move around the ring and kind of walk you into some shots and she'll get in. Like she can fight though. I've been watching. I've been studying, doing my research. So we're gonna see the good unification. Raymond Mertala is on the card, man. I like him. Good prospect. Not a lot of people talking about him. I think he probably a fringe contender right now, but he still haven't had the fights to put him in that spot. But real talk, when you talking about Keyshawn and Abdullah Mason and Frank Martin, those he's in that mix somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He can fight. Real smooth. Good right hand. You know what I'm saying? Got good training. Of course, I like him. He can fight. You know what I'm saying? He unassuming. He ain't really out there trying to get the spotlight, but the kid can fight. Charlie Sheehy is on the card. He's been looking impressive as of late as well. He's a local guy, so it's nice to have him on the card. And then Robert Garcia got another one. This is a big heavyweight, 6'9" southpaw, Antonio Morales on the card. So, yeah, that's what's up, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just wish this card was like this is the only card I wish that was on a different night compared to what we got coming up next. We got Benavidez and Plant, man, pay-per-view, Showtime pay-per-view, man. I can't wait for this one. We're gonna get into it for sure. Would you be surprised if Joey Spencer beat Ramos? I would be kind of surprised for real, because I expect Abel Ramos to beat him. We're gonna touch on that. Nakathia, he's in his home country. They dropped him from the WBC rankings. Maybe he got some coming. I'm not sure. He said this is Estrada. Yeah, facts, bro. I gotta keep it a buck. For real. Well, now, oh, man, I follow him on IG. I don't know if you guys tapped in with him, but he was talking about. He said he ready for anybody and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I was hoping he'll be back soon. And I think he makes a good matchup for Raymond Mortala. You know what I'm saying? He's a dangerous guy. My man Andre Southgate in the building. What's good with you, bro? He said full support. I'm here listening. I appreciate it, man, for sure. For sure, I appreciate it. No, facts. No, I agree with you, bro. Now maybe they saving that for another day, maybe. But I agree with you. I think that's a good fight for sure. I'm with you, bro, for sure. All right, this pay-per-view undercard, man. I've been talking about this for a minute. I love it. I like the undercard. I think it's nice. Cody Crawley versus Abel Ramos. I don't think this card, like real talk, this fight right here ain't getting talked about enough either. This may be this may steal the show. Cody Crawley is an aggressive southpaw that comes to fight, throw a lot of punches. Abel Ramos is a boxer puncher who can crack. He got one. He can pop. He got some big. You know what I'm saying? He got some big power. He just don't let his hands go. So would they be sitting there in a shootout? You know what I'm saying? Would Crawley make him fight, throw a lot of punches? What he don't really like to do, he like to move around the ring and set traps and be a counter puncher. That's gonna be the story of the fight, because if Abel Ramos sitting there and banging and sitting on his punches, he got opportunity to hurt Cody Crawley. I'm just keeping it a buck. He had Ugas hurt. You know what I'm saying? When they fought, you see what he did to Omar Figueroa. He had him spitting up blood. That was crazy. He hurt Lucas Samaria early in that fight. He just let Lucas get back in the fight with work rate, and he was just crafty in that fight. Cody Crawley coming straight to him, throwing punches. He gonna make you work. If you don't got no gas tank, Cody Crawley gonna swallow you up. That's just how he fighting. So that's a good one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, they talked about that shit, but it was they talked about that. But hopefully it come to pass, man. Nakathia versus any of those young guys would be good. Yeah, now facts. That would be that was a good fight too, Rio, for sure. Yeah, that's gonna be a war. Nah, facts. He said, I love this card. Me too, bro. He said, I can't wait for Benavidez playing. Nah, facts. I can't either. Can't either. So who y'all got? That segue. Chris Cobra versus Rayo Venezuela. I like Chris Cobra in the fight. But both guys, I think they need it. Rayo was coming off a third round knockout, but he was in a shootout. They lost in different ways. He got stopped, but he was in a shootout with De Los Santos. And he even dropped De Los Santos too. A lot of people don't remember that in that fight. They just think, oh, he got knocked out, that's it. But he had his moments in that fight. He just fell into the wrong fight. Chris Colbert, now he lost all 12 rounds trying to fight the style of aggressive attacking fighter and head to Luis Garcia and got beat up, got dropped, got beat up, and he basically quit because knowing he was down late in that fight, he didn't try to win. So he basically made a silent agreement saying, I'm out. So now he got a chance to redeem himself, you know what I'm saying? Now if you look at these guys, Cobra is ahead, is advanced in his career as far as his progression and who he fought and performances that he had. Rayo was kind of like on a lower, he was still climbing. His step up was really, you know what I'm saying, an older Francisco Vargas who was old past it, right? De Los Santos, both of De Los Santos and Rayo was basically prospects, you know what I'm saying? And whoever, they was just in a crazy shootout. So Rayo haven't had the fights like Cobra has to kind of put you in a fringe contender type of situation. Like Cobra fought Jezreel Corrales, who is a tough, durable guy. You know what I'm saying? Rayo never had nothing like that. And it's crazy because Rayo was supposed to face Jezreel Corrales, and then De Los Santos was his late replacement. So that's crazy. But I like the fight, though. I think Cobra going to outbox him. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a little bit too crafty for Rayo. Rayo keep his head straight up in the air. But I don't think the power going to do anything to him. I just think he's going to be able to be too slick and too fast for him. But Rayo got something to prove. I know he's going to be coming to fight. He's going to be coming to win. And, you know, maybe he can remind Cobra of what happened in his last fight to head Luis Garcia. So it's a good one, bro. I like Cobra, though. But I think it's going to be a tough fight. He said he got Cobra. Showtime Finance in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said Venezuela, Cobra can potentially be the fight of the night. You think so? I think Cobra gonna fight too cautious though. I think he's gonna fight cautious because him trying to have a fight of the night last time. Because if you watch the Garcia fight, the one he lost, he was sitting down banging with him, and my man was just too strong for him. So I think he's gonna take the air out the ball early and just be pot shotting and boxing and switching stances and doing what he was doing before he lost. But if it's a fight of the night, bro, I'm with you. The more the merrier. He said, agreed. Do you hear anything about Nonito? I think he gonna face Santiago coming up. We're gonna be on one of these PBC shows, maybe June or July. So he gonna fight for the vacant WBC title. That's a tough first fight back. Nah, for real. Salute to both guys for taking the fight. For real. Co-main event, you got Jesus Ramos versus Joey Spencer. Now this is another one that I like it. It's cool. Both guys are young prospects. You know what I'm saying? I think Jesus is a couple levels above Joey Spencer. Honestly, Joey Spencer had up and down fights, but lately he been looking okay. He been looking decent. You know what I'm saying? I like Jesus Ramos in this fight because of his versatility. He can box, he can bang. You know what I'm saying? He may have the I gotta see how these guys look the face off, but I think Ramos is maybe the size advantage. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta see how that look. I love Ramos' right hook and his jab. You know, Joey Spencer is solid. I will see how he if he'll be like an attacker in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Get the right hand going against the southpaw and dig to the body, stuff like that. So this is a good fight, though. A good spotlight for these young fighters. Everybody, like the last two fights, these are young guys fighting. You know what I'm saying? So this is a hell of a showcase for them. He said Ramos taking this. Yeah, I think so, too. I like Ramos. All right, to the main event, bro. We all been waiting for this. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, bro. Like, it's like... it's a hell of a fight, bro. This is some shit that boxing fans been waiting for a long time. Like, we love big fights. You know what I'm saying, against the top guys in the division, and they got bad blood. You know what I'm saying? You know, Caleb Plant brings to the table former world champion, boxer, puncher. You know what I'm saying? First we were saying he can't punch. Now we saying what he did against Darrell. Now boxer, puncher, maybe. I think he's a hell of a left hand fighter. He always been like that. He always hurt guys with the left hand. Lead left hooks. He got a nice jab, stab jab. You know what I'm saying? He mixed it up. He fights off his left hand. He don't really throw the right hand that much. You know what I'm saying? I like Caleb. You know what I'm saying? He's smart in the ring. I know he asked for a bigger ring, but I don't think he's necessarily gonna use it. I think he's gonna be there for David. And I think they're gonna be there for each other because I think that's when he can really sit down and let his power shots go. You know what I'm saying? But Caleb can box and use the ring, lateral movement. He can kind of shut down your stuff too. And the questions we have about Caleb fighting deep in fights. You know what I'm saying? He kind of slowed down the stretch. That would be a detriment in this fight because Benavidez engine get better and better and better as the fight goes on. But Caleb can win this fight though. He can definitely win this fight. Stab jab all night. Throw off the rhythm of David Benavidez. Lead left hooks. I think you gotta get the right hand going too. And then on the inside, clinch. And that's time up and then walking back to the middle of the ring. And do that over and over. Rinse and repeat. I think Caleb can win a decision. You know what I'm saying? And people talking about him knocking out David Benavidez. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. But maybe anything can happen in the sport of boxing. David do get hit a lot. David does have underrated defense in spots too. It's just a fascinating fight for me. I think it can go either way. Like I said, man, I watched this fight. I watched these guys fight for the last 2 weeks, watching their fights. One day, going into the fight, going into watching these guys fight, I got one guy. Then I watched another guy, I got him. That shit go flip-flopping. But I'm rocking with David Benavidez. David brings an underrated skill set to the game. It's not, and people don't like his footwork. Talk about his, man. I seen him use angles and go to the body on the inside with his feet. I know he's a plodding guy that's walk forward, but he ain't really using no energy. He walking forward. He jump when he throw jabs and his straight right hand. Maybe Caleb can time that, but he just on you. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pressure, and he really don't waste that many punches. Sometimes when we doing the flurry, he ain't wasting punches. He's still connecting and giving the referee something to think about to step in and stop the fight. You know what I'm saying? I think the jab of Benavidez is going to be key too because he got to offset what Caleb doing. Sometimes you got to jab with the jabber. You know what I'm saying? I think he's, like I said, he's underrated as a boxer. He's not just running in and fighting on the inside and try to get your body there. He doing slick stuff to get in there, and him staying long. That's gonna create something for Caleb Plant because Caleb Plant like to bend down. He'll bend down and throw the jab. You know what I'm saying? He'll bend down to his right and throw the jab. You know what I'm saying? In the Canelo fight, he was getting clipped with a left hand when he was doing that. Let me go back. When he was bending down, I seen earlier in that fight with Canelo, they was in a clinch. They got tied up. Canelo didn't hit him. But late in that fight, when he kept doing that same move, he was bending down. Canelo was going to the body, digging to. He can't give Benavidez those shots. You know what I'm saying? When he bend down, and I see when Caleb get tired, and when he being like the shoulder roll, the Mayweather defense, however you want to call it. Early in that fight, Canelo hit him with a hook. He kind of partially blocked it. It wasn't nothing. But late in the fight, when Canelo hit him with a hook, it hurt him. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Like I, it's just so. Like I said, it's fascinating, bro. Like, who can win this fight for real? Is it gonna come down to the trenches? You'll have to go with David Benavidez. If it's gonna go to like pure boxing and keep you on your toes and ring IQ, maybe you go with Caleb Plant. But I just think both of these guys is underrated in certain aspects that we're not giving them credit for. Maybe the fans is missing it. Like I think they're missing out on Benavidez being a better boxer than what's portrayed. And maybe Caleb Plant is a bigger puncher than what we saying he is. You know what I'm saying? So I love it, yo. I love it. I love it. I can't wait for this shit, bro. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. It has an opportunity to be a real good fight. Now, of course, you got the corners. Breadman is a guy, got a good strategy trainer. You know what I'm saying? You know, so he gonna have Caleb, executing the game plan and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, I just feel like after 6 or 7, I feel like Benavidez is gonna take over the fight. I feel like he's gonna take over the fight with his work rate. You know what I'm saying? With his activity, with his body shots. I think he's gonna be able to meet and match what Caleb doing. I want to see who got the fastest hands because in the exchange, we're gonna really see what's gonna happen. I just love this fight, bro. So we're gonna see. I got Benavidez by decision. You know what I'm saying? I got him by decision. I think the first couple of rounds is gonna be pretty even, and I think he pulled away. I think Caleb a little bit too prideful to get stopped. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a little bit too prideful. If he getting stopped, they throwing in the towel. I don't think. I think he gonna hold up to that shit if it comes to that. So that's why I'm picking a decision. But you know what I'm saying? It could go either way, bro. It's just so crazy. I can't wait for it. He said Plant ain't going to trade. I think he gonna have to in some spots. Maybe not all night, but he gonna have to get David's attention and slow that down. He said he gonna be on his bike. I mean, shit, he ain't been on his bike in a minute. I mean, he was moving against Canelo, but he wasn't all out using lateral movement. He was still right there. Now he was moving, you know what I'm saying, circling and boxing and making Canelo miss and spinning him early in the fight. But I don't see that as running. Or on his bike, as you say. This whole card be one of those old school HBO legendary nights type of events. Man, shit, facts. Let's get it. Let's get somebody to do that shit. David might suffocate Plant with that pressure. No, I think he will. I think he will. I think he'll get to him. The weekend need to come soon. Now it's coming, bro. It's coming. What's the over under? I don't know. But if I was picking a knockout, I would say I would say it'd be late for David. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be late. But yeah, that's what it is, man. This is a big ass fight for me. You know what I'm saying? It's a big fight for me. I don't care what nobody else say. They said this ain't pay per view worthy. I don't care about all that. I'm watching. Shit, I'm invested in the sport. So pay per view really ain't nothing for me. But it is what it is. But we're gonna recap. It's a big week of boxing, man. So y'all bear with me. I'm gonna recap it just in case anybody missed anything. Feel free to check my description box. Got the whole schedule, everything I cover in this live. You can go back and tap in, check your local listing, and find these cards and just tap in. It's boxing, baby. Let's get it. So starting with March 21st, you got Sergio Martinez. He's back. Maravita, the former world champion, #2 in the WBA rankings at 160. You know what I'm saying? He messed around and get a world title shot. So he's back fighting in Argentina. Probox is back with another card. Y'all know how their cards go. A lot of young talent and good matchmaking. So this should be another one right here. This is March 22nd. March 23rd. Good fight right here. Super middleweight. Christian Mbilli versus Carlos Gongora. You can find us on ESPN Plus. We got a light heavyweight title fight. Well, WBO title fight. Leonard Arthur is back against Suarez. I like Leonard Arthur. Good French contender in the light heavyweight division. You can find this show right here, Zucco versus Brown. ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? March 24th. You know what I'm saying? It's from Italy. Feel free to tap in. You got a Queensberry promotion card. Frank Warren. This is a BT Sport. This is another card you guys can look out for. At least check out the results and stuff. If you can't watch it, feel free. You got this one right here. Lawrence Okolie versus David Light. Good world title fight, man. The cruiserweight division. I like it. It's going to bring some life to the division. I think Okolie is probably the best in the division. I like other champions as well, but he been out the ring for a while. David Light is a tough contender that's going to come to win. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay locked for that. Jose Zepeda is back, coming off the loss to Regis Prograis. He's fighting on the DAZN card Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? Promoted by Golden Boy, so tap in with him. You got an all-female card on BLK Prime. Yoka Valle, you know what I'm saying? She got to win this fight to maintain her position to get a big undisputed fight with Sinisa Estrada, who is also fighting on the Top Rank show. This her right here. She, you know what I'm saying? She unifying versus Tina Reprich. Should be a good one right there. Tina can fight. Headlined by Jose Ramirez versus Richard Commey, which could be a pretty good fight. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? I know Ramirez is going to have the hometown advantage. And then we got this Showtime pay-per-view card. Well, Benavidez and Plant. You got Cody Crawley, Abel Ramos opened up the show. Chris Cobra versus Rayo Valenzuela. Jesus Ramos versus Joey Spencer. And then, of course, the main event. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big weekend for boxing fans, for sure. A little bit of everything as well. He said Martinez still kicking. Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, hide them knees. Man, he's still rocking them Patrick Ewing knee braces and shit, but he fighting D and C level competition. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? My man Tay in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All them females. My man JC, bro. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Salute to you. This guy there, bro. What's new, man? Just breaking down these fights that's going down. I got all the schedule. I got the schedule in my description box. Feel free to tap in with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? For this week. It's a big fight week. But yeah, man, I want to salute everybody coming through the building, man. Make sure you guys tap in. Stay locked with the notifications. I'll be back tomorrow with the new WBO rankings. They came out today, but you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my brainstorming and shit. I'm gonna hit you with something tomorrow. So feel free to tap in. Probably around 6:30 my time to set your notification. I'm gonna drop the notification in a minute. I appreciate you guys. He said all day. He said all day boxing on Saturday. No, facts. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. JC I appreciate you, bro. But you guys can check me out on my social media. Scroll across the bottom. Twitter @OverJ. Instagram @LDoesBoxing. Feel free to tap in. That's my time, and I'm out.